The aroma of food before its ingestion disappears after ingestion. Welcome to Science 16 of Section 1 of Surah Al-Taha of the Holy Quran. Let's go. فَلَا يَسُدَّنَّكَ عَنْهَا من لا يؤمن بها. فَلَا يَسُدَّنَّكَ عَنْهَا من لا يؤمن بها. Therefore, let not such as believe not, man la yu'minu biha, but follow. Therefore, let not such as believe not, but follow their own lusts, divert thee therefrom. I didn't finish the sentence. Let me read it. فَلَا يَسُدَّنَّكَ عَنْهَا مَنْ لَا يُؤْمِنُ بِهَا وَاتَّبِعَ هَوَاهُ فَأَتَّبِعَ هَوَاهُ فَتَرْدَى. Yes. Therefore, let not such as believe not therein, but follow their own lusts, divert thee therefrom, lest thy perish, lest thy perish. Fatarda, lest thy perish. Watabi'u hawahu, and but follow their own lusts. Watabi'u hawahu, but follow their own lusts. La yasudannaka anha. Let not such believe not. Fala yasudannaka anha. Let not anha man la yu'minu, such that believe not. Let's comment to read 25:47. Moses had yet to meet the formidable opposition of the arrogant, Pharaoh and his proud Egyptians. They are the arrogant, and latter Pharaoh and his proud Egyptians, and latter the rebellion of his own people. And latter, the latter here is spelled L-A-T-T-E-R. And latter, the rebellion of his own people. 2. In receiving his commission, he is warned of both dangers. Who? Moses. He is warned of both dangers. Full stop. This relates to man's own soul. When once the light reaches him, let him hold fast to it, lest he perish. All of us. It was said to Moses, but it's to all of us. Full stop. He will be beset with dangers of all kinds around him. Colon. The worst will be the danger of unbelieving people who seem to thrive on their selfishness and in following their own vain desire. Sign of exclamation. How did you say sign of inclination? Sign of exclamation. Pardon me. It's a bit hot here. That was note 2547 to sign 16. We now go to sign 16. وما تلك بيمينك يا موسى وما تلك بيمينك يا موسى. God is asking him after saying that. Then he asked, what is that in thy right hand? Yemenika, in thy right hand. He said, no. What is that in thy right hand? Oh, Moses, ya Musa. It's a question God is asking him. What did he say? Kala, here asa atawakau alaiha. وأشو وأشو بها على غني وأشو بها على غنمي وأشو بها على غنمي. This thing is in my head. I've been repeating it always. Okay. وأشو بها على غنمي ولي فيها مثارب ولي فيها ومن فيها مآرب أخوى. Moses is giving answer. The prophet Moses is giving his answer. He said, "It is my rod, huwa asa." Simple. It is my rod, huwa asa. On it I lean. Atawakau alayha. On it I lean. وأحش بها على غنمي وأحش بها على غنمي. With it I beat down fodder for my flocks. With it I beat down fodder for my flocks. على غنمي. And in it I find other uses. وفيها مآرب أخرى. وفيها مآرب أخرى. I did this many times. Oh, okay. Let me say I did this before. Let me not exaggerate. In my very earlier videos. But of course, the Quran repeats things for our own benefit, and that's why it's repeated here, like many other verses. Let me take it straight in English. He said, "It is my rod, colon. On it I lean, semicolon. With it I beat down fodder for my flocks, semicolon. And in it I find other uses. وفيها مآرب أخرى, other uses. مآرب أخرى, other uses." 25:48. Now comes the miracle of the rod. Full stop. First of all, the attention of Moses himself is drawn to it, and he thinks of the ordinary uses to which he puts it in his daily life. Yes, he doesn't think of it turning into a snake yet. He knows what to do with it. He leans on it, he beats further with it, and he has other uses, excluding its being converted into a snake. Moses is not thinking of it. Okay, we'll get there anyway. And that was comment or note 2548 to sign 18. Now, side 18. Kala, Kala, Alkiha ya Musa, Kala, Alkiha ya Musa. God said, God is in brackets because the mention of God is not in the Arab side, or on the Arab side. God said, God is in brackets, yes, God said, "Throw it, O Moses, Alkaha ya Musa, Kala, Alkiha ya Musa." Throw it, Moses. فألقاها فهي هيئة تسعى. فألقاها فهي هيئة تسعى. He threw it, who? Moses. He threw it, and behold, it was a snake. Alkiha, he said, Alkiha, he threw it, and it was a snake. Tas'a, emotion. It was the snake for here. Hayatun, tas'a, a snake in motion. 25:49. 25:49. Chapter C, compare chapter 7, 107, where a different word, Thoban, is used for snake. That's Arabic. We have several names for different things, even both in the verb side and the nouns of words. Thoban is used for snake, comma, and the qualifying adjective is plain, for all to see. For all to see is in inverted commas. So Thoban is snake, Hayatu a snake. Mm. The scene there is before Pharaoh. The scene there, I believe in chapter 7, verse 104. The scene there is before Pharaoh and his magicians and people. Colon. The object is to show the hollowness of their magic by a miracle. The rod appears before them as a long and creeping, writhing serpent. Here there is a sign to present God's power to Moses' mind and understanding. Full stop. The rod becomes a holy, sorry, the rod becomes, the rod becomes a haying, a haying. It's an Arabic word spelled in English. That's why I'm finding it difficult to pronounce. The rod becomes a haying, a live snake, haying, haying. Uh, what is this even? Hayatun. That's so the rod becomes a haying, mm, a live snake in brackets, and its active motion is what is most to be impressed upon. Is what is what, and its active motion is what is most to be impressed on the mind of Moses, for there were no other expectations. For there were no other expectations. Full stop. Uh, and its active motion is what is most to be impressed on the mind of Moses, for there were no other spectators. Okay, for there were no other spectators. Pardon me, viewers. Mhm. That was sign. That was note 2549 to sign 21. We are now going to sign 22. Mhm. Uh, what does it say? وإدمم يدك وإدمم يدك إلى جناحك. Now draw thy hand close to thy side. Draw thy hand close to thy side. وإدمم يدك إلى جناحك. تخرج بيداء. تخرج بيداء. Sorry. تخرج بيداء من غير سوء. تخرج بيداء من غير سوء. من غير سواء. Sorry. تخرج بيداء من غير سواء. آيات أخرى. Another sign. Now draw thy hand close to thy side. Idmum yedika ila janahika. Taraju beida'a min ghairi suwa'in. It shall come forth white. It shall come forth white, into brackets, and shining, without harm or stain, without harm or stain. Mingeri suwa'i. Ayatun ukhra, another sign. Okay, let me read it straight in English. Now draw thy hand close to thy side. It shall come forth white, without harm or stain, as another sign. Or stain is in the brackets, and then there is also enchanted. White enchanted is also in brackets. That was note 2550 to sign 22. We now go to sign 23. We now go to sign 23. لنريك من آياتنا الكبرى. لنريك آياتنا الكبرى. لنريك من آياتنا الكبرى. In order that we may show thee of our greater signs. The greater signs are coming. For instance, the dividing of the sea. No commentary to read. We go to sign 24. We go to sign 24 and اذهب إلى فرعون إنه طغى. اذهب إلى فرعون إنه طغى. Go thou to Pharaoh, for he has indeed transgressed bounds. إنه طغى, for he has indeed transgressed bounds. اذهب إلى فرعون. Go thou to Pharaoh. Commentary to it is 2551. 2551. I didn't finish I didn't do the commentary to 250. Let's go there first. Commentary 250. That's greater science. I did my own improper commentary and I thought that was all. So let's go to the commentary of the learned ones. The second of the greater miracles shown to Moses was the white shining hand. White shining hand is in brackets, and the word shining is also in brackets. So it is white hand, but then white shining hand, shining in brackets, full stop. And inverted commas also close. Ordinarily, even the skin becomes white. Ordinarily, even the skin becomes white. It is a sign of disease. Oh, I don't know where I'm reading my words from. Pardon me. Ordinarily, when the skin becomes white, it is a sign of disease. Ordinarily, when the skin becomes white, it is a sign of disease. Leprosy or something loathsome. Leprosy or something loathsome. Loathsome is spelled Loathsome. Full stop. Here there was no question of disease. There was no question of disease, colon. On the contrary, the hand was glorified and it shone as with a divine light and was glorified and it shone as with a divine light. It was white. I think today, if my hand should turn white, I will begin to worry. I'll go about asking doctors questions. Oh my God. A serious matter, I'm laughing at like that. Okay, divine light. Full stop. Such a miracle was beyond Egyptian or human magic. They could never do such a miracle. All right, that's sign 2550. Sorry, that's no 2550 to sign 22. That's against hand. Now we go to commentary we go to commentary 2551 to sign 24. Against going to Pharaoh. Go to Pharaoh. 2551. Moses, having been spiritually prepared now, gets his definite commission to go to Pharaoh, Ishab Ilafri Amna, and point out the error of his ways. Full stop. The so inordinate was Pharaoh's vanity that he had it in his mind to say, I am your Lord, Most High. 29, chapter 29, verse 24. We haven't gotten there yet. Uh, so inordinate was Pharaoh's vanity that he had it in his mind to say, I am your Lord Most High. Anna Rabuka A'ala. Chapter, no, it's not chapter 29, it's chapter 79, rather. Capital IXSIS. I read it as 79, sign 24. Mm. And that was commentary 2551 to sign 24. And that brings us to the end of section 1. I think we will continue to section 2. Yes, we should continue to section 2, even if we're not able to finish it. Yes, section 2 is pretty long, and so it's good to do part of it before long. Section 2. Moses is now afraid. He was very much afraid of Pharaoh, even upon all these signs. And what does he say? What did he say? Kala Rabbi Ishragli Sadri. Rabbi Ishragli Sadri. Moses said, Oh my Lord, expand me my chest. Expand me my chest, or expand for me my chest. Ishragli Sadri. Due to fear, he should make his chest, he should bolden his chest. Mm. Okay, 2552. Mm. The breast is repeated as, okay, it was his breast rather. Expand my breast. That's his chest. Expand my breast. They're the same, but let me read the writing. Expand my breast. And the commentary goes 2552. Mm. The breast is reputed to be the seat of knowledge and affections. The gift of the highest spiritual insight is what he prays for. Is what he prays for first. Compare XCIV, sign 1. XCIV, maybe, maybe chapter 64. Maybe chapter 64, sign 1. Anyway, I've read the Roman numerals. Viewers, you can find it out and go there. I'm not good at these Roman numerals. I've always said it. So, compare chapter XCIV, sign 1. This was the most urgent in point of time. There are three other things he also asked for, yes. Namely, 1, God's help in his task, which at first appears difficult to him, and 2, the gift of eloquence. He had a deformity in his tongue, gift of eloquence, and the removal of the impediment from his speech. And 3, the counsel and constant attendance with him of his brother Aaron. He also asked for Aaron to accompany him, whom he loved and trusted, for he would otherwise be alone among the Egyptians. And that was signed 2552. Sorry, that was commentary 2552 to sign 25 of section 2 of chapter 20 of the Holy Quran. We go to sign 23. No, 26. We go to sign 26. From 25, we go to 26 rather. Then he said, وَيَسْرْ لِي أَمْرِي. God is still praying to God. But Moses is still praying to God. وَيَسْرْ لِي أَمْرِي. Is my task for me. Directly telling God, is my task for me. وَيَسْرْ لِي صَدْرِي. وَإِهْلُلْ أُقْدَةً أهل من لساني وأهل عقدة من لساني, and remove the impediment from my speech. And remove the impediment from my speech. 25:53. Literally, losing a knot from my tongue, as if the tongue has been tied up with a tongue. I say, losing it so I can brag. I can blah, 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 blah. I can speak well, fluently before Pharaoh without fear. Mm? And remove the impediment from my speech. 25:53. Okay, that's what we've done. That's 20, sign 25, no, 25:23 to sign 17. 27 to sign 27. We're now going to sign 28. Mm. Yafkahu Kauli, Yafkahu Kauli. So when God removes the knot from his tongue so that they can understand what he's saying. Yafkahu Kauli. So they may understand what I say. So they may understand what I say. No note there. We go to sign 23. We go to sign 29 and sign 30. 29 and 30 have no commentary. So let's go there. Mhm. وَإِجْعَلْ لِي وَزِيرًا وَإِجْعَلْ لِي وَزِيرًا من أهلي وَإِجْعَلْ لِي وَزِيرًا من أهلي, and give me a minister from my family. أهلي, and give me a minister from my family. He's aiming at Aaron. I don't know why he's going about the bush, why he's going around. Then he comes. Harun, Ahi. Now he comes to it. وَإِجْعَلْ لِي وَزِيرًا مِنْ أَهْلِي Harun, Ahi. Yes. And give me a minister from my family. Aaron, my brother. So it should have just been one sentence. Let Aaron be my waziran, minister. Uh, we've done both. We've done both. Aaron, my brother. My family and my brother. We go to sign 31. And what is it? Ishdud bihi Azri. Ishdud bihi Azri. Add to my strength through him. Ishdud bihi. Add my strength through him. Azri is strength. Ishdud bihi Azri. Add to my strength through him. 25:40. 25:54. That's the commentary to Psalm 31. 25:54. Let's go there. Literally, strengthen my back with him. Yeah, Azri is back. Strengthen my back with him. With who? Aaron. That's Moses still speaking. A man's strength lies in his back and backbone so that he can stand erect and boldly face his task. Okay, that was 25, no, 25:54 to sign 31. We now go to sign 32 without a note. Sign 32. K واشركه في أمري واشركه واشركه في أمري, and make him share my task. Amri, my task. Ishrukuhu, make him share my task. Ishrukuhu fi amri, and make him share my task. That's Psalm 32. We go to Psalm 33 now, which has a commentary. Psalm 33. كي نسبحك كي نسبحك كثيرا كي نسبحك كثيرا that we may celebrate thy praise without stint. That we may celebrate thy praise without stint. Kay nusabihuka kathiran, that we may celebrate thy praise with without stint. I think David said these prayers in the book of Psalms, in Sabura, I think so. I forget a lot. Okay, commentary 2555. 2555. The request, plural, the requests that Moses makes are inspired, comma, not by earthly, but by spiritual motives. Not by earthly, but by spiritual motives. Full stop. The motive, comma, expressed in the most general terms is, is to glorify God, not in an occasional way, but systematically and continuously, comma, without stint. Without stint is in double inverted commas, full stop. Full stop. Then inverted commas again. The clauses in this verse and the next, taken together, govern all the requests he makes, comma, from verse 25 to verse 32. Let me go there again. The clauses in this verse and the next, taken together, govern all the requests he makes, from verse 25 to 32. I don't know why. The clauses begins with double inverted commas, but it doesn't appear till the end of the verse. I think it's a mistake. The clauses then double inverted commas, and you don't get double inverted commas till the sentence is finished. Anyway, it's part of it. It's part of things. It's not a very serious mistake. All right, 255. That's coming to 2555 or no, 2555 to sign 33. We're now going to sign 34. That's okay. wa nuskuruka kathiran. Kai nusabiha kathiran wa nuskuruka kathiran. 34 is wa nuskuruka kathiran. And remember thee without stint. Kathiran here is interpreted as without stint. If I were to use my elementary Arabic, I would say, and we would remember thee a lot. But the honorable interpreters say without stint. We remember thee without stint. And that was sign 34. We're now going to sign 35. There was no commentary to sign 34. We're now going to sign 35, which has a commentary. What does it say? Innaka kunta bina basiran. Innaka kunta bina basiran. For thou art ever seeing. For thou art ever seeing. Innaka kunta bina basiran. For thou art ever seeing. Bina here is maybe seeing S. Ever watchful over S. Okay. 2556. The celebration of God's praise and remembrance is one form of showing gratitude on the part of Moses for the grace which God has bestowed upon him. And that was coming to 2556 to sign 35. We're now going to sign 36. Kala, kat utita, kala kut utita, solaka, kat utita, solaka, ya Musa, kat utita, solaka, ya Musa. This is God now speaking. God said, the God is in brackets because it does not appear on the Arabic side. God said, "Granted is thy prayer, O Moses. Kat utita solika, your prayer, your Musa, or your request." I would say request, but it's not ordinary request, it's prayer. And so our honorable interpreters say prayers. Kat solika, kat utita, kut, where is it? Kat kala, kat utita solika ya Musa. Prayer, your prayers, ya Musa. We go to Psalm 37, no note to read. We go to Psalm 37, which equally has no note. Walakat, walakat mananna aleka marathon ukhra. Walakat mananna aleka marathon ukhra. And indeed, we conferred a favor on thee another time, into brackets before, another time, into brackets before. Walakat mananna aleka marathon ukhra. That's 37. We now go to 38. Go to Psalm 38. Uh, we now go to Psalm 38. Is Oheina is sorry is is Oheina Ileya Ummika my yuha is Oheina Ileka Ummika my yuha. Behold, we sent to thy mother by inspiration the message. Behold, we sent to thy mother, by inspiration the message. Is Auheina Ileka Ummika Ma Yuha. Commentary 2557. Commentary 2557. The story is not told. The story is not told, but only those salient points recapitulated which bear on the upbringing and work of Moses, full stop. Long after the age of Joseph, who had been a wazir, who had been a wazir minister to one of the pharaohs, there came on the throne of Egypt a pharaoh who hated the Israelites and wanted them annihilated. So you see, in the time of Joseph, Joseph didn't meet a wicked pharaoh, but after him, according to my notes, after him came Shuai, then Job, or Ayuba, then Zulkifl, the son of Job, and then Moses. That's about how many generations from Joseph? So many generations before Joseph. So let's take the sentence again. Long after the age of Joseph, who had been a wazir to one of the pharaohs, there came to the throne of Egypt a pharaoh who hated the Israelites and wanted them annihilated. Full stop. He ordered Israelite male children to be killed when they were born. Full stop. Moses' mother hid him for a time, but when further concealment was impossible, a thought came into her mind that she should put her child into a chest. Chest, chest, something for carrying babies, or into a chest. and sent the chest floating down the Nile. That's ma. Uh, this was not merely a foolish fancy of hers. It was God's plan to bring up Moses in all the learning of the Egyptians, mm, in order that that learning itself should be used to expose what was wrong in it and to advance the glory of God. See how God works. Full stop. The chest was floated into the river Nile. Full stop. It flowed. It flowed on into a stream that passed through Pharaoh's garden. Full stop. It was picked up by Pharaoh's people, and the child was adopted by Pharaoh's wife, whose child Moses. See chapter 28, sign 4 to 13. We haven't gotten yet to chapter 28. We haven't gotten there yet. I think viewers, we end here. Mm. See chapter 28. Oh, let me see. These children are making so much noise. See 25. Oh, where are we? Where are we? I'm trying to find out our parent. Mm. We're on. Pardon me, viewers. I want to end here, and I don't even know which verse. So he gave me. Uh-huh. We are far away. I think we're far away. Uh, uh, Through the child into well, on the chapter 49, sign 2, 5, 5, 7. Am I right? I think this is where we are. 2557. 2557 to sign 38. Behold, we sent to thy mother by inspiration. And we've read all of it. And the last part is see sign 28. See chapter 28, signs 4 to 13. And that 2557 is the note to sign 38 of section 2 of chapter 20 of the Holy Quran. When we come back, we shall go to chapter 39, God willing. Pardon me, some naughty children came making noise here, and there's nothing I can do about it. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Au revoir. May God be with you all, and pardon me for the inconvenience.